Hey, welcome back to the studio. I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Joe.
Today we're going to be looking at the Oppenheimer Announcement.
Mm-hmm.
This is a live video.
That's on Countdown.
That's on Countdown, and it loops the trailer and the countdown.
Or the teaser, really.
It loops the teaser, and in the teaser, the countdown changes
Every time. Yeah.
According to
the release date of the film.
release date of the film, which is really cool.
It is really cool. And I'm guessing this is going to be live until the film comes out. So let's take a look at it. Let's watch it together and enjoy it. We'll give our thoughts afterwards.
The world is changing.
It's kind of like the beginning of Lord of the Rings.
How could this man is so much?
8 months, 13 days, 12 hours, 55 minutes.
The force from which the sun draws its power has been loosed.
You gave them the power to destroy themselves. That made him the most important man who ever lived.
Oh, dang it.
The man who moved the earth.
Wow. It kind of sounded like Robert Downey Jr. at the end there, right?
Yeah, he is in the movie.
He is in the movie.
Yeah.
I think that might have been him at the end, the man who moved the earth. But gosh dang it. Okay, so they didn't give us a lot. And this film's not coming out till next year. All right? Well into next year. I think it said July. So when we're looking at this, and we've talked about Oppenheimer a couple times, both on the podcast and on this channel. All right. What is your initial thoughts?
I don't know. You go first.
It feels like a Chris Nolan film.
Oh, well, yeah.
It actually is reminiscent of Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises in some ways, with that building. You know what I mean? And that's kind of classic Chris Nolan in some ways. He didn't do that in his early stuff, like with Memento and Batman Begins and what else? The Prestige. He didn't do that. And then once he hit kind of Dark Knight, and then we got into kind of like this building. We heard it a little bit in Inception. We heard it in obviously a lot in the Batman, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. We heard it in Interstellar, and we heard it in Tenet. It's kind of like this suspense building sound.
He does it in the movie a lot as well, where he builds and builds and builds.
Yeah.
And I mean, the feel I got from this throughout every second, I was just thinking of the quote, right? That Oppenheimer, I believe, is the one who said, "I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
I don't know if this is true, but I have a feeling that he quoted somebody.
He quoted it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it is, "I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." And I mean, who better to? I feel like the movie is going to take that idea and really make you feel like this character is living that, is feeling that, is, every part of his emotions and everything. He's going to be living through it. And I mean, who better, right, to portray that kind of character than Cillian Murphy?
Honestly, I mean, what we saw in Peaky Blinders,
he gives that kind of energy in Peaky Blinders.
It's like complete despair.
Yeah,
just trudging forward with no reason to.
Yeah, keep
you know
walking
what I mean?
forward.
And no reason to at all. And I mean, I think Cillian probably has a good relationship with Chris Nolan, since we've seen him show up a couple times in Chris Nolan's work. I'm happy to see him back. I'm a big fan of Cillian Murphy. But gosh dang it, they didn't give us a lot. And I don't really know what the vibe is. Suspense. The vibe is Chris Nolan. But when we're looking at like a biopic, I'm almost like, we've never seen a biopic take kind of like this weird corner on storytelling. You know what I mean?
And I mean, obviously, we've talked about it in previous reaction video of biopics having to blur the lines between fact and fiction to make an interesting story. And who better to do that than Chris Nolan?
Because every liberal choice he makes with fact of what actually happened, we're not necessarily going to be too mad at. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you have to make something fictional for story's sake, have a master storyteller do it. You don't want something to be fictional and it not to be believable.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to keep my eye on this announcement live video and see if it plays for a year. Now, fun fact, the previous holder for the longest live video on YouTube was 21 Pilots with their Level of Concern loop video, where they got fan submissions to do like dances or whatever to a Level of Concern music video. I wonder, I think this is Paramount. Is it Paramount?
Or Universal?
Something
Universal.
like that. Universal. I wonder if Universal's trying to steal that from 21 Pilots.
Oh, the longest
live video. Longest
How
live
long
stream
has this
on
been
YouTube.
up?
I can tell you. It's been up since July 28th, so just a few days.
Okay.
Yeah. So
no description or anything.
nothing. Comments disabled.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it doesn't get any more mysterious than this, I don't know what to tell you. This is mysterious as crap.
Listen, marketing can make or break a movie. And if they're doing more, I love seeing this kind of marketing.
Like running through a computer that has like an autofill for every minute countdown that of teasers on loop to be like, get hyped. It's this exact minutes and seconds close to the film. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we saw with something like Deadpool. You remember when that was coming out? There were tons of gags and billboards and all sorts of funny Deadpools. I mean, Deadpool
Leaning into Deadpool doing YouTube content.
Like,
you know what I mean?
The PR team for the first Deadpool and the second Deadpool of just making it an experience leading up to the movie.
Yeah.
That's a big part of getting people to go see the movie. And I think that's really good.
I wonder what you guys think about this announcement live stream. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Tell us if this makes you excited, if you feel a bit weird, if it feels off. We want to hear all of your thoughts. Like the video if you enjoyed us talking about it. Like the video if you're excited to watch another Chris Nolan film. You know what I mean? Because we are. And subscribe to the channel so you can see more reactions to trailers and teasers like this. We love you for watching. We'll see you next time.